All right, so all you farmers out there, potential farmers and gardeners, we're gonna go on to Walmart today, see what they got seed wise and other things that could be useful. You want to go to the gardening center or the outdoor center, so let's see what they got. Well, the doors to the garden center ain't open yet, but don't let that discourage you. You just got to go in through the front and then walk yourself to the back. So here we go. All right, so when you get to your garden center, there'll be a bunch of different house plants and a whole bunch of other things that are going at the end of the season. Don't get distracted. These are great to beautify your home, and you should do that, as plants help cleanse the air and uplift the mood and all kind of stuff. But also, we want to make sure we're focusing on growing some stuff that can sustain us, right? All right, so we got this, the pot and mix Walmart got today. Remember I said pot and mix is fine to just start your seeds. I more so use garden soil when it's time to put stuff into the ground, but pot and mix is fine. This is not the one I was showing on camera yesterday, but it's fine. It's a pot and mix. And if you really want to get into it, you can turn it on the back. You can find out more information about it, things that are in it, you know, all kinds of stuff. But these are fairly, I think that's about $11. Then they have some even smaller, specifically formulated for indoor and outdoor container plants. Container planting is when you are just in the container and you don't plan to take these out. So this is cool. They got some look like, is this collards? Cabbage collards. So they have some end of season stuff out here as well that you could take and you could transfer this into your ground. That's the point of a starter plant. And our collards are kind of looking like this. So, excuse my ashy hands, child. Lord, I gotta do better coming on live with y'all for y'all start coming for me. But all of this you could put in the ground. This is lemon balm, great to make teas with, to dry out and using herbal salves for healing mechanism. This is thyme. Oh, basil in. And get this, y'all. Some of these are eligible for EBT and food stamps because it's a food. It's a herb that can be used in food. So I believe sweet basil, I think the thyme, the collards, all of these should probably ring up on your food stamps. But yeah, you take these home and this is what you would transfer into an even bigger pot or into the ground. And stuff like lemon balm and mint, they're going to expand. Now, these are end of the season type of plants, so I'm not sure how well these will do over winter, but it wouldn't hurt to have them, use them while they last. And or dehydrate them or dry them out and use the dry herbs throughout, you know, the winter and the remainder of the year. Rosemary plants, same thing. These are very low maintenance. You do not have to overwater them. Just like aloe vera plants, you don't have to overwater. So this is their only selection of plants that you could purchase. This is the Wal-Mart on Cone in Greensboro, North Carolina. I suggest y'all come get some of these starters. I think I'm gonna cop a few my daggone self. I just found some more pot and mix. Says blended for a wide variety of container plants. The only thing about this is it's not really economically feasible. Look how small this bag is. You probably get one good pot with this. This is probably for like your smaller succulents or something like that. I would definitely stick with the bigger bags of pot and mix. Now, these are some planters that you can purchase. They look like they have options to add drainage holes. These range anywhere from $5 up to $15, $20 something dollars. You don't necessarily need these. Like I said, you can go to Dollar Tree, Dollar General, thrift stores, Goodwill. Somewhere will have something that's bucket-like that is way less cheaper than these things. And you could still make do. So don't overdo it if you're on a budget. But if you just want this stuff for the aesthetics and you can afford it, then have at it. So this is absolutely not necessary, as you can see the price point. But if you get into this thing past these 20 days and looking forward to spring, a raised garden bed is something you might want to look into or build yourself. It'll help eliminate the stress on your back because you're able to stand up and just plant versus bending all the way over. And you see the drainage system still works. So this could be a good resource in the future once you get your gardening down pat. This is the opposite side of the garden center. And they have more container mix, more potting mix. Again, go with the one that is feasible to you economically. And if you see something that you can't afford that's not as cheap, go ahead and do that. They got more Miracle Grow potting mix up there. Don't get too caught up in all of this right now, because we're doing stuff that is gonna be over winterized. Yeah, just worry about your potting mix for now. Remember how I told y'all there was a food shortage? It ain't nothing over here, no type of seeds. They got all this stuff that ain't gonna bloom till spring anyhow. Where are the seeds for us to plant food at? So intentional. So intentional. So, good news, guys. I was able to get everything on the stamps of food. And I will be adding this as a gift to whoever wins this Are You a Farmer challenge. I will repot one of these starter plants for you. I have lemon balm, basil, and some collard greens. I'm going to keep the rosemary for myself. But yes, I will add that to the challenge as well. I'm going to update the flyer so that y'all can enjoy being gardeners and farmers like myself. It's so lit out here in these growing streets. Yes.